The letter V is somewhat harder to articulate, but I wanted to look directly and literally at the letter V, which looks like a decision tree in a literal sense, which involves making a quantum choice. First, we start at the bottom of the letter, the singularity or moral zero, which then breaks out into a 50-50 split between one choice and another. These can be a combination of bad and good in a moralistic sense, and also long or short term in their outcomes. The two branches of the collapsed superposition, from the bottom part of V, are either a moral choice or something physical, where even small movements do make a difference, but mostly unintentionally, or even intentionally, in a non-moralistic sense. In quantum ethical theory, this relates to the idea of the public square of control, which harkens back to the ancient Greek agora, public spaces where discussion, communication, and influence were portrayed in a public setting. Intentionality, even if accidental, implies that physical manifestations are arguably the same as moral choices which do exist within our squares of control. An example of this being the physical act of going to a protest, attending in person. While not collapsing the moral superposition in a direct sense, it is still a manifestation in a physical sense. This is due to the physicality of the attendance of the protest affecting the world around us, i.e. moving air particles, getting onto a bus or public transit, and other such movements. For example, buying a coffee and interacting with the physical world around us. The moral superposition of that action remains in a superposition, or unknown, but the intentionality of the moral choice becomes a physical realization manifested in the non-corporeal world. There is a choice and a prolonged collapse of the superposition, not knowing or forecasting how a choice might appear in the final form. Therefore, decisions are similar to a V in their format, hence this poem. V or V untimely chance that logic tree, position super, position glee, to change the fate of worlds unfold, a tale of stories, stories bold. Hard to rhyme, this logic tree, the quantum quandary symmetry. And here from zero, fate unfolds, Jason's heroes Homer told. Here I sit and ponder so, how physical boldness go, untimely ends, untimely new, choice reeling, choice eschew. What is quantum ethics? In a world often defined by chaos and suffering, the pursuit of meaning and beauty can seem like a fragile endeavor, easily overshadowed by forces of destruction. Yet, what if these acts of creation and transformation are not merely emotional responses, but fundamental interactions with the very fabric of reality? What if the universe itself is attuned to the resonance of our choices, recording them in a profound, energetic way? This is the essence of quantum ethics, a novel philosophical framework that bridges the seemingly disparate realms of quantum mechanics, existential philosophy, and utilitarian aesthetics. Drawing inspiration from the inherent uncertainty and potential of the quantum world, it proposes that our ethical and aesthetic choices dynamically shape reality, determining whether experiences collapse into enduring meaning or disperse into ephemeral chaos. It offers a compelling explanation for why destruction often spreads with terrifying speed, while true goodness takes time, effort, and conscious cultivation to reveal its full, transformative power.